The base ecosystem and upcoming token airdrop are one of the most highly anticipated launches of 2026. And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what you need to know and what sort of different dApps you should operate on to hopefully qualify for the base token airdrop in the future. And without further ado, let's get into it. If you haven't already watched my getting started on base guide video, I highly recommend checking that out. And in this video, I'm going to be going over half of the different protocols that you can be farming. And then I'm going to make a part 2 video with the second half, so make sure to stay tuned for that additional video. We just opened up our crypto community Jellycubes completely for free for anyone to join, no strings attached. So if you're trying to stay on top of all this stuff, link is in the description. Now, the first thing that you should be doing if you're trying to get this airdrop is obviously have a Coinbase account. Now, not everyone can make a Coinbase account, but if you can make a Coinbase account, definitely create one, because I think this is going to have a major play in how much tokens you're able to get, especially since they have all of your data, your KYC'd, and they know it's not going to a Cybele farm. I would also go to their Coinbase One and get their monthly subscription. It's about $30 a month or $25 a month if you pay for a year. And with this Coinbase One subscription, not only do you get all these benefits you see on the screen, but they're giving higher allocations for token sales on their platform. So I have a feeling that Coinbase One is also going to have a play when it comes to their token airdrop. Speaking of token sales, their first token sale is going to be Monad on November 17th to the 24th, and I think they're going to keep a close eye on who participates in this, and more importantly, who doesn't sell. They even said that if you sell within 30 days, you're going to get smaller allocations in the future, so I highly recommend participating in some of these sales, not selling your tokens right away, waiting that 30-day period, and most likely, they will have a token sale for their base token on their Coinbase site, so it makes sense to build up that credibility now. Another thing you should consider is their Coinbase One credit card. They're getting an additional allocation allotment for token sales as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if this came into play for the base token, and I'm personally using this credit card for all my purchases right now. The final thing that you should be doing on the Coinbase site is you can go to their verification tab and you can link some of your browser Chrome extension wallets. Definitely do that for your Rabby wallet or your MetaMask wallet, because this is going to allow them to easily see those different transactions of what you're about to do here from this video. I'm also going to have all of these links, guys, in the description of this video, so you can easily click on them. Some of them will be referral links, and I'll appreciate if you use them. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up here next is that there is a Coinbase Venture site. And what's really interesting is you can look at all of the different tokens that are within their portfolio or within their base ecosystem fund. And I have a feeling that they are going to be checking these specific protocols, not only for usage, but also whether or not you hold their tokens. And this could come into play for their base airdrop. So for example, you see Airdrop here, which is the largest decentralized exchange. Some of these are more, infrastructure that you can't even use or invest in. You've got Advantis, which is the largest perp DEX platform. And a lot of the different projects that I'm going to go over in this video have to do with what was in the base ecosystem fund. The next thing here is their guild. They released this probably 2 weeks ago now. And on their guild site, you can connect your wallet, such as your MetaMask or Rabby, which then can connect to your Coinbase account, and you can complete different tasks. And some of these tasks are how many transactions you're making. Are you following them? Are you a builder? Are you a creator? There's a bunch of different things that they're looking for, and you can go through here and collect these different collectibles, join their Reddit, etc., etc. So definitely join their guild, and this is a really good baseline of the different things that you can do. I'll also have this link in the description of the video, but there is a dev section, and in that dev section, they need you to do a bunch of different tasks on your wallet. And what's nice is this website does all of these tasks for you. So you can connect your wallet, hit deploy, mint the badge, and then complete them over on the guild without needing to be a developer yourself. Now, I do not run this site or own this site. I used it for myself and it worked, but I'd highly recommend that after you connect your wallet, you disconnect your wallet and remove that permission afterwards, just in case they try doing something shady in the future. Onto the SocialFI side of things. Coinbase is really prioritizing people that are making content. So I think it's really important for you guys to be making content, and they have 3 main apps that are all within their SocialFI ecosystem. The first one is their base app, which you have to sign up on your email to go on their wait list in order to get an invite. Now, I don't have any invites to give out, and if someone from watching from the Coinbase team wants to give me some invites and sponsor me or something, please reach out to me. I would love to be a part of it, but definitely try to get on this base app, guys, because once you're on this base app, which is on your phone, you'll be able to make content on your base app, and it'll automatically be posted not only on base app where people can buy and sell that post, but it'll also be posted on Farcaster, which is another SocialFi platform that doesn't have a token yet. So this is a double farm opportunity, and it'll also post on Zora. So one app post on all three. And if you don't have base app yet, I would use Zora as well as Farcaster. And there's a lot of different apps that require Farcaster and don't use Rabbit or something like that. So highly recommend having Farcaster on your phone, and it'll easily connect to your Coinbase account somehow. I'm not really sure how they did that, but anywhere that I connect my Farcaster, they automatically know my Coinbase at this point in time. Another interesting thing that you can do on Farcaster is they have all of these different mini apps, and what you'll notice at the top is they have some of them featured, and these are almost like dApps within the Farcaster app. There's like a birthday one, for example, that's being promoted right now where you can send people their birthday gifts depending on when their birthday is. So really interesting. I think playing around on some of those different apps, spending a little bit of money on there can definitely help on top of being a content creator, and most likely you'll be able to secure 2 of those airdrops. Also, if you want to know some of the things to do on Zora, you just connect your wallet as well as your X, and you're able to look at these different posts. You make posts, and then people can buy them, and when people buy them, you end up making money. And that's the whole internet capital market economy that the base ecosystem is trying to create. So as far as farming Zora, not only can you post content, but you can buy some of these different posts and sell them and drum up your volume to hopefully get some rewards in the future. Now, when it comes to InfoFi type of stuff, Ethos is a reputation platform where people can upvote or downvote different people in the space. And one of the things that I really like about Ethos is, one, they don't have their token out yet, so it's a double farm opportunity again, but 2, it's built on base, and every single day you can go to your daily task and upvote or downvote these different individuals in the space. And every single time you do this, guys, you are getting another base transaction. So you're getting your transaction volume up. One of the metrics over on the base guild is having more transactions, and you're able to farm both of these platforms. And I know with Monad, they looked at your Ethos reputation score as one of the parameters for airdrops. Now, once again, this is an invite-only website. I don't have any invites, and if you're Ethos, please give me a shout out. I'd love to give some invites over on this channel. Another interesting thing that you can do on Ethos is you can actually vouch for people where you put up your own money for a vouch for that individual. So it's interesting. I don't know how much this is going to come into play, but I'm sure they're not only looking for free daily tasks, but they're probably looking for people that are vouching their own Ethereum for different individuals in the space. And they might even be looking at this broker tab to see some of the different activity you have with individuals posting on here. So for example, if you look at this one, this guy was a mega ETH investor wallet. He was selling some of his Echo round, and you're able to do some of these OTC transactions on here while looking at their reputation. If you're watching this and you do have an Ethos account already, go find me, Jason Bork, give me an upvote so I can get my personal reputation score up as well. Another InfoFi platform that is more so based on content is called Kato. They've already had their token in the past, but they continue to do more seasons, and this was built on base. And the way Kato works is they have all of these different projects that want people to make content about them. So you can simply connect your X account, start making content, talk about some of these different protocols. You're going to be getting yaps. Those yaps then give you Kato rewards in the future, as well as potentially help you with this base airdrop. What you're probably noticing here by now is a lot of things are content based, and that's because in the base ecosystem, they want to support creators as well as builders. So it's one of those situations that if you aren't creating content on your X, it's definitely worth it. You can connect to these different InfoFi platforms. You can connect to Farcaster, Zora, all these things, and be posting your content in various areas. And when you do that, hopefully you'll be able to farm some of these at the same time. Farcaster, for example, doesn't have a token yet. Ethos doesn't have a token yet. Base doesn't have a token yet. These are all different things where you can double farm, and hopefully the amount of volume and time you put in is able to have a return. And what's really nice about content is it doesn't cost you anything, so you're kind of farming and generating volume without having to spend any of your own money. So instead of just doing, silly testnet tasks like other chains, it's like if you want to grind this for free, make content, If you want to do some additional tasks and interact with these dApps, yes, you can grind them, but at least on a lot of these, you're going to get that double airdrop. Moving on, Football.fun is one of the most used protocols and platforms on Base, and this is another situation where they don't have their token yet, so it's a double airdrop farm. The way it works is that they have both American football as well as everyone else in the world's football, and just like fantasy, you can buy these different players. You deposit money into here, USDC, it turns into their gold, which is $1 per gold, and you're able to buy these players, and depending on how well they perform, they are going to go up or down in price, and you can buy and sell those different players. So really interesting. You can also go to your profile tab, link your X account, link your Discord account, and start buying and selling these different players. And once again, this is going to get your volume up for all of these different airdrops, as well as your transaction count up as well. Now, I wish I could tell you guys what players to buy. I haven't messed with this fully yet, and the reason is because I don't really watch sports or know too much about it, but I'm going to get one of my friends that's really into sports. I'm probably just going to give him my account so he can start messing around on this, buying and selling some of these different players and depositing money on here as well. They also have some tasks in the profile tab, which is probably a pretty good idea to complete because they're sort of guiding you on some of the different things that you should do. The next project here is called Virtuals, and they are one of the largest protocols over in the Base ecosystem, and a lot of the major runners within the ecosystem have been from Virtuals. They are an AI agent launchpad, and you can go in and simply buy and sell these different agents in order to rack up some volume, and you could potentially launch your own agent yourself. I haven't launched my own agent personally, but I think this is one of those protocols you should definitely mess around on just because of how significant it is in the Base ecosystem. Speaking of launchpads, Clankr is the pump fund of the Base ecosystem, and instead of AI agents like Virtuals, they just have regular meme coins. So once again, maybe buy and sell some of these different meme coins on here, participate in some launches. Maybe you're in a situation where you launch your own token. I have no idea, but it's good to get some volume up on both of these platforms. When it comes to predictions, the main prediction platform over on Base is Limitless, and they just had their token in this past month, but they're going to have some additional seasons where you can still get their token for using their platform. And if you know anything about prediction markets right now, they are super hot. Things like Polymarket and Kalshi are selling billion dollar rounds, right? So you can come on here, get your transaction volume up, and do some predictions when it comes to price movement. Right now they have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, XRP, and basically you're saying whether or not they're going to go up or down, and they have different challenges you can participate in where you have an hour and 30-minute markets that you have to trade those on, and they're giving some additional points for people that participate in those. The last project that I wanted to bring up here is called Fantasy Top. I almost didn't want to bring this up because right now there's a lot of FUD that the team is not making any money and that they're not going to do a TGE or token anytime soon, and that they're sort of burning a lot of their resources. So I have no idea if this one is worth spending your time. I would have said a week ago that this is a double airdrop scenario, but more likely than not, there's a chance that this could simply shut down. And the way it works is you go on here, you connect your X, you connect your wallet, you can deposit Ethereum, and when you deposit Ethereum, you can now buy and sell different influencers within the crypto space. And when you buy and sell these different crypto influencers, you're able to get different points. They have these competitions where you're able to get rewards depending on where you place, and you can even convert your ETH into these fragments, and with those fragments, you can go to the shop and open up some of these different packs. Once again, I have no idea if this platform is going to close up shop and if it's worth you paying attention to. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I do think there are some other opportunities out there that you can double farm and maybe your money will go further. So maybe just mess around on this a little bit in order to prove that you were operating on this site. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up part 1 here. I'm going to have a part 2 on this channel soon, so subscribe and stay tuned to that. And also, if you're looking for a free, no strings attached crypto community, link is in the description to Jellycubes. I'm going to personally be covering a lot of the Base ecosystem in there, and I can talk a lot faster in the chat than I can make a full-on video. So I'd love to see you in there. Much love to those that watch this, and I'll catch you all in the next one.